Today on Real Ghost Stories Online, the fire destroyed the home, but whatever was happening there afterward made one thing unsettlingly clear. Something may not have left with the residents.
Welcome to Real Ghost Stories Online. Call in your real ghost story now at 855-853-4802 or write in at realghoststoriesonline.com. You're about to enter the world of the unknown and quite possibly the undead. This is Real Ghost Stories Online.
Indeed it is, and yes, we'd love for you to share your real ghost stories with us by calling in or checking out realghoststoriesonline.com. You can share it there or on YouTube, right in the comments section. Share your ghost story and your thoughts on the stories on today's episode. Just find us on YouTube under Real Ghost Stories Online. Tony, Todd, and Carol with you on today's edition of the program. What's going on?
We just got done recording an episode, and we were looking at food in one of the pieces you put together with AI. Yeah. I'm freaking hungry now.
I know it.
It's that time of day for me.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to eat a little bit better with life, and now I want mac and cheese. I want cornbread. I want fried chicken. I want the ribs. I want the pot roast was on there.
Yeah. A barbecue place could probably fulfill all of that.
I dream about food. Like, food is such a big thing for me. I plan it out. If I know I'm going out on Saturday, I be very careful what I eat during the week. So on Saturday, I can just pig the heck out.
Yeah, that's a good way of doing it. I'm on the shot again.
Are you?
Yeah, and the Zep bound, and I just upped it to the next level. I'm happy I upped it because it really wasn't doing much, but now I'm like, I had an IQ bar today and I'm good. And I'm just, I don't know. And I love food, but and it's probably not a bad thing. Probably not a bad thing to go on that for a bit of a time and lessen the load a little.
Your knees will thank you.
Yes. I mean, everything. I'm just kind of like, let's get a little healthier.
Does it make you kind of feel sick? Because I've talked to people who have taken it and they've gotten kind of sick from it too.
There's some that have more of a nausea thing than others, but again, it's very dependent on the person. It's not everybody. I was on one before, and I got at the beginning when I first started taking it, I noticed it, and I had like some nausea pills I would take, and it went away pretty quick. Your body kind of assimilates.
Okay.
But again, everybody's different, though. I mean, what worked for one person may not, be great for the next. So, I mean, some make you sometimes night scream, where you
Jesus,
you
what the fuck?
I'm making that up.
Immediately terrified.
I'm making that up.
Okay, thank God.
Oh my God.
Maybe it'd be bad enough to lose my appetite, but night screams.
It's where you just, once sun goes down, you just randomly scream. You're just like watching reruns of Newhart, and you're like, ah!
It's like some bizarro Tourette.
Yeah, it's very unsettling to the pets. Night screams. Ask your doctor if it's right for you.
The problem is with the way these medicines are, and these prescriptions, that could be an actual fucking side effect on one of them.
That's a side effect of the third COVID shot.
The look on Todd's face, it was like, what?
I believed
night
it.
Screams?
I fucking believed it.
I delivered it pretty real.
You did a very good job.
I do this to my family all the time. They fucking hate me. Although Harper's like, whatever, Dad. Like, she knows half the things I say are utter bullshit.
So when you're really in trouble, she's never going to believe you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, but I'm always like just kind of going down. But I never sit on them for long, the insane stories. I keep escalating till someone calls bullshit, and it's like, yeah, the whole thing's fake. But
But you're very good at that.
Yeah.
Because there have been times on this show where you start talking about something and we'll be like, yeah, none of that's real.
Yeah,
just so y'all know.
none of that's
Tony.
Although there have been some where I'll like really get worked up into a story, and like people have thought that's bullshit. I'm like, no, that's real. I think I did that on Hidden Killers. We were talking about Corey Richard's case, and then I went into some rant about like my life and an ex, and it was a horrific story. And Todd was like, thinking it was bullshit. I'm like, no, that all happened.
That was real. I remember the day that happened. Tony
it was this
me.
show. Yeah.
I thought that was bullshit, but I believe the night screams.
Yeah.
That tells you a little bit about how I am. Yeah.
But that story does seem like it shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have.
Exactly. It's like you can't make this shit up. But yeah, those are the moments that make life worth living, aren't they?
Let's just say they change your life.
Yeah, or that too. Yeah. All right, let's go to a ghost story at 855-853-4802 and hear a ghost story. Hi.
Hey, guys. First time caller, long time listener. My name's Jin, and I'm actually originally from Ukraine, so my Ukrainian name is Zhenya. So I would like to tell you tonight a story that happened recently. And it has to do with me and my mom. And by the way, if there are any background noises in the car driving, there's no EVPs or anything like that. Anyway, so in my neighborhood, well, not really technically my neighborhood, but the neighborhood right next to ours, this is where I walk my dog. And me and my mom sometimes go out for walks. There's a house there. The house is relatively old. The whole neighborhood is relatively old. The houses are from probably around 40s, something like that. And an older couple used to live there until a fire happened. I really don't know why exactly it happened, but it happened on Christmas Day, Christmas morning. I believe it was... Yeah, it was last year. Christmas morning last year. The house was engulfed in flames around like 8 o'clock in the morning. My mom and my dad were actually walking our dog, and they ended up helping the couple's neighbor, who literally ran in there in his underwear to get them out of the house as fast as possible. So my mom gave the lady her coat and everything like that to warm up. So as far as I know, the couple, they were hurt, but as far as I know, they lived. But the ambulance did take them both away. The husband looked in pretty bad shape, though. Haven't heard about that pretty much for a while until my mom started kind of walking, and this is recently, the past 2 months. And she is a big believer in the paranormal, as I am. So she tells me one day, listen, I was walking the dog and he just acted really strange. Like he just stared at the house, started growling, and his hair just stood up. And I'm positive that there was no animals there or anything like that. So I was like, well, that's not really anything because, could see a squirrel and it's not a fact that you didn't see him. But I decided to check it out for myself. So I'm walking and I hear about haunted places, just kind of left and right, and or if there's ghosts somewhere or anything like that, I just usually kind of like try to rationalize it. I started kind of walking the dog there, and I kind of forgot about it. And then one night, I kind of walked by it, and my dog just keeps pulling towards it. And I'm looking at the house, and I just get this really weird feeling, like someone's watching me. Just really weird. I didn't really feel comfortable, started walking away. All of a sudden, I kind of just feel like something's either following me or just staring me down. So I kept turning around, kept kind of looking back, and just didn't get a comfortable feeling in general. And later on, this happened about a week ago. I walked my dog there, passed by the house, and it was about 12. And I decided to snap some pictures. I had the flash on, so there's reflections of lights in like the glass door, and it's kind of weird because the glass door is there, but the wooden door burned down, so you can kind of see entirely inside the house, inside this burned down kind of shell, which is kind of creepy. So I took a few pictures and went back. Now, I took a look at those pictures, examined them, and besides some bugs that were in front that I just knew they were orbs because I snapped it and I was seeing the bugs in front of me and snapped it and they were in the picture. But really nothing stood out to me. And I just kind of considered, well, I just didn't get a good night for it, I guess you could say. And I kind of like checked out everything. I looked into all the windows, nothing. And then 2 days ago, I'm kind of just sitting, pretty bored. I'm looking kind of through the pictures, and all of a sudden I noticed something in one of the pictures. I noticed something in the window. And I kind of like zoom in onto it, and it looks like a smiling woman's face in the hood. She has blacked out eyes, and she's smiling, and right to the right of her, in the reflection it would be in the left, but in the house it would be to the right of her. There's literally, it looks like somebody's wearing like this kind of like troll mask or something. It has little beanie kind of black eyes. The eyebrows kind of go in like a angry kind of devious manner, kind of point down. And it just has this like smile. And it looks completely unnatural. It looks literally like a mask. So I kind of get creeped out. And later that night I walk up to my mom and I'm like, hey, listen, can you take a look at these pictures and tell me if you see anything? And she said, is that a woman in a hood? And this kind of looks like some kind of devilish thing or something. I was like, yeah, wow. I just wanted to make sure I'm not crazy. And she's like, can you please delete these photos? I'm like, why? And she says, just delete them. So I'll tell you in a second. So I delete them. And she tells me, earlier this evening, I was walking Max, the dog, and I heard voices coming from that house. Middle of the night, 11 o'clock. Voices. Just people talking, having a dinner party or something. Well, that's my story. I hope it didn't get cut out. I'm a big fan. Love you guys. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you for sharing that with us. Thoughts on that?
You know, when I heard this story, it made me think like it's very strange that the house would have burned down. The people are okay, so it's not like they're haunting the house. But was there something dark in the house that caused it to burn down?
That's what I was thinking too, Carol.
Right?
Like, was the fire caused by some evil energy or negative energy in the house?
Chicken or the egg?
Him and his mom are getting some bad vibes off of that house.
Is there something within the land,
right?
If you will?
Yeah.
Is it on a burial ground?
That could be too.
Or did they have an object in their house that was haunted, that was causing all of it?
Oh.
Perhaps, say, a doll.
Perhaps.
A doll that maybe one picked up at a flea market or a thrift store, or maybe was gifted to them and didn't know what exactly that doll was all about.
You're so right there, Keith Morrison.
Very important to know where your dolls came from. Because not all dolls are made alike, as you'll see in this story.
Sometimes the old toys just aren't enough anymore. Children need a friend who truly understands them. A friend who has already been through everything. And then some.
Introducing Little Echoes, the world's first consecrated companion dolls. Every Little Echoes doll contains a carefully measured portion of authentic consecrated ashes from a real person who left us and left behind something strange. Through our proprietary residual imprint extraction and soul mapping process, we capture their voice, their private routines, their unfinished thoughts, and the precise residual signature of whoever they really were. Ordinary dolls are empty. Little Echoes arrive already occupied by someone who was never ordinary.
What's your name?
My name is Harold, but my friends call me Quiet Hands because of the time I locked every door of the smoking building and watched as the flames claimed their souls. No one ever caught me.
Your kids will love how realistic it is. It's not AI, it's them. Each Little Echoes is ethically sourced from fully consented, multi-denominational consecrations. We carefully select residual personalities that are memorable, intense, and just a little bit off. The quiet watchers, the collectors, the ones who whispered to walls and kept secrets in floorboards. Every doll ships with a beautiful, frame-ready certificate of consecration listing the original person's name, age, former occupation, or eccentricity, and the notable residual traits they carried forward. So your family always knows precisely whose presence is in the room. Many parents frame it right next to their living child's artwork. With the free Little Echoes parental app, you can dial haunt intensity from gentle presence to full residual personality, suppress unfinished business, mute specific private habits, or enable comfort mode that soothes both your child and the essence inside the doll.
I like to keep things under the floorboards. Hair, teeth, little notes. Is there anything of mommy and daddy's that you might make go missing that we can hide down there together?
Parents tell us their children sleep better, laugh more, and never feel alone again, because their new best friend already understands things most people never talk about. Choose from Classic Companion, Quiet Watcher, Unfinished Whisper, Conspiracy Keeper, or our premium Open Circle series featuring residual groups who preferred not to be alone. Order tonight and receive a complimentary matching porcelain urn, nightlight, multi-personality family packs, and residual refresh kits are also available. Some friendships only begin after the funeral. Little Echoes, real remains, real voices, real friends, forever. Available exclusively through Afterlife Toys and select Progressive Memorial partners. Order now while the residual energy is still strong. Little Echoes. It's not AI, it's them.
I'm thinking business opportunity.
Of course you are.
I'm thinking the holiday season shopping is just around the corner. We all remember what Cabbage Patch Dolls did to families back in the day.
Yeah.
Getting into fights in Toys R Us for these dolls. If you could do this, and you could actually have locations where people could buy them. You could sell them online. You could even have people driving around with these dolls in their trunk.
Oh my God. I love the dolls in
Todd
the trunk
just
idea.
came up with that.
I think that's great. And you could sell them out of to make it even a creepier apocalyptic scene, someone is selling them out of the back of a trunk at an abandoned shopping mall at
There you go.
Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Where there's still some weird shitty Christmas decor that is falling apart that's up in there you go.
What's the Halloween store that opens up in all the decrepit locations every year? Spirit Halloween?
Spirit
Same
Halloween.
kind of thing, right? Like you just find an old, I don't know, empty store someplace and just start selling these things out of it.
That answers the last half to my equation here, because I actually was working on an idea in my head here for another ad, Spectre Halloween, where it's and I was like, ooh, it could be out of a cemetery. And that's what my note was. But I like this even better. Spectre Halloween runs out of the back of old Buicks in closed down shopping mall parking lots. Mall lots.
Only Buicks.
and it's Lenny or Jerry or something that is selling the shit out of the back of his truck, out of the back of the Buick, and he's going to pitch you in the ad the great finds he has for Halloween to make Spectre Halloween really special. These are commercials coming up soon on the program. I love it. There we go. Mall lots. I can totally. Here's the funny part. I had I don't know, a great uncle. He was like, I don't know what. No, it's my dad's cousin. My dad's cousin, I think, is who this person is. I think, or maybe be uncle. Might have been uncle. I don't know. He, kind of a drifter type character, saw him at a few funerals, and always just an odd dude. Did exactly that, like sold shit out of the back of his like Buick. And I remember we were in the parking lot of the Knights of Columbus in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. When I believe we were there getting ready for his mother's funeral. And, everybody was kind of like out in the lot getting ready to leave. I don't know. It was kind of like arranging stuff. This is like when you had to physically go to a lot of places. And people are talking in the parking lot, and he's by his car, and he opens up the back, and it's just filled with just like, basically what you'd buy on like Temu today, or like, it was just like, it was cheap Chinese shitty knockoff toys and shit that like a toy store wouldn't sell, but people out of the back of their van would. And I remember he gave me a yo-yo that lit up when you it like had like a spark or something in it when you do it. And I remember playing with it in the basement in the dark. Oh, and I thought, ooh, that's kind of spooky.
And the way it was lit was by deadly chemicals from the Chinese government.
Yeah, God knows. Yeah, right. Exactly. That's why I have horrible allergies to this day. It's the fucking yo-yo.
Only Tony would have a family member selling yo-yos out of his trunk at a funeral. Yeah.
Exactly. He's dead now.
Kid, I got something for you.
That's the stock you come from, my son.
It really is. You look back in horror. I don't know. He was kind of the odd duck. Like the rest of my family really wasn't like that. It was just like he was really an odd duck. And yeah, it was like, what's going on over here? He was kind of like the Kramer of the family in some ways, And on my mom's side, there's a Kramer-like character too. That's also kind of similar, odd duck. But yeah, there you go. Let's do another ghost story. 855-853-4802 is our phone number. Hi.
Hey, how's it going? This is Ryan in Toronto. I got a pretty creepy story that happened, I'd say about 10 years ago. My mom is part of a 9-child family, and we all share a cottage together, the 9 siblings. It's about an hour and a half up north. And it's a 1890s built old ski lodge. And big, beautiful property. And the cottage faces the lake with about a 250-foot lawn in front of it from the cottage to the lake. And on the water, we have a big, huge bonfire right on the shore of the water there. Because it's shared by so many people, it's pretty much, 30, 40 people every time you go up there. So it's a great cottage, great family. Everyone loves each other. It's no problems. And every weekend, there's a bunch of people up there having a little celebration together. Well, one weekend, we're up there, and I'd say there's probably 25 people that weekend. We're having a bonfire. It's about 10 o'clock at night, and everyone's down at the bonfire. And we're having a good time. We're doing marshmallows and all that. And then somebody says, I got to head up to the cottage. I think they were going to get more hot dogs or whatever they're going to get. And then my Aunt Kathy turns and looks and goes, "Who's that upstairs?" So mid stories and all that, everyone kind of turns, and I go, "Oh, that's Emily." And we can see like a girl, a small woman or a girl in one of the windows looking down at us. It's 200, maybe 250 feet. You can see right in the window if you've got good vision. And Emily is about 4 people beside me. Goes, "No, I'm right here." So then I go, "Oh, okay, it's Melissa." Melissa goes, "No," and she's across the bonfire. So we do a little bit of a head count. We go, "Jackie, no, she's there. Karen, nope, I'm over here." So everybody kind of stops, and now the bonfire's gone dead quiet. and we're all looking up at the cottage, and all the lights are out in the cottage except for the one top floor bedroom, and there is a little woman. Some people thought it was a girl. To me, it looked like a little woman staring down at us. No one's talking. We're all looking. Everyone's double counting. And then finally we go, oh, okay, well, clearly somebody else has come up to the cottage, and we just didn't know about it. So somebody goes, okay, I'm going to head up there and find out, maybe Aunt Laura showed up out of the blue, unexpected. I don't know. I wasn't going to volunteer for it. And my Uncle Brian, who I think had a little bit of liquid courage, he said, okay, the hell with this. I'm going up. So he starts walking up, up the lawn towards the house, and we're all gathered around the fire. No one's talking. We're all just mouth wide open, staring at this person up there. And she hasn't moved and is seemingly just staring back at us. And it was like a movie. We watch him go into the main floor. He turns on a light, so now that light's on, and you see him kind of move through the cottage, through the living room. Then he turns on the living room, light goes on, you see him move through that. Then you see him turn on the staircase lights, and you see him go up the stairs through people's windows. And right when he gets into the hallway, he turns that light on. The light in the room with the girl turns off. So everybody goes pretty crazy. A couple of ladies scream. Me, my dad, and two of my older cousins, we go, okay, we run up. And sure enough, we find Brian, and he's up there, and the light turns on in the room, and there's nothing there. Nobody there. So we run up and search the room, search the closet, and never did see anybody. The funny part is we laughed and joked about it for, months and months, the whole summer. But it definitely freaked a bunch of people out. And years later, even to this day, when we're down at the bonfire, if things go quiet, you'll see people. Every once in a while, you'll see their gaze just turn up to my Aunt Kathy's bedroom window just to see what's going on up in the window. Anyway, guys, I love the podcast. Keep at it.
Thank you for sharing that.
Story.
Yeah, it's a great story.
I think it's interesting because they're all going, what is that? Who is that? It's a person. And there's a bunch of them. They're all seeing it. And nobody wants to go check it out. I was like, I'm not going. Uncle Brian's like, I'll do it. And then the light mysteriously goes out. It's like they all witnessed something.
Would you be the person that would go check it out?
Hell no.
No?
Yeah, I wouldn't have an interest in it. No.
Yeah.
Would you?
No.
Tony?
No.
I mean, there's so many other people.
Yeah.
It's like, Uncle Brian could do it.
Yeah.
He also said the women scream. I would have been screaming. I would have been one of the women screaming if that happened.
Right.
Like, there's no woman. Oh, it's just Todd. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I think I'd be right there with you. I mean, I can talk about the stories all day. I don't want to live them.
Right?
That's,
if it was ghostly, I would probably go check it out. I would have the guts to do that. But because they thought it was a person.
Yeah, no.
That it could have been an intruder.
Right. Yeah.
Watching them.
Yeah.
Either way,
Yeah,
intruder ghost, I'm like, I'm not doing that.
It's just the intruder ghost.
It's like somebody hand me a beer. I'm just going to sit here.
He's just the intruder ghost. Yeah. No. Anyway, 855-853-4802 is our phone number if you want to share your real ghost stories with us. We would love to hear them. And of course, you can write in. Check it out. YouTube, Real Ghost Stories Online in the comments section. Give us your ghost story. Tell us your thoughts on intruder ghost or anything we've done today on YouTube. Check that out. Until next time, for Todd and Carol, I'm Tony. Thanks for listening to Real Ghost Stories Online.